Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Hold on. I am The Truth Man. What you see is what you get. Wait, hold on, man. What is that, man? So, we're getting back to our beware of these type of women, and y'all already know who I'm getting ready to talk about, who been getting talked about all over these YouTube streets, Jeannie Mai. Now, this one is very important. I provided characteristics through the other women in this series. One day I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna put playlists when I have some time. I'm gonna make some playlists because I got a lot of series and I'm gonna categorize all the series. But you gotta beware of these type of women. Jeannie Mai, you know, the one that's kind of attractive, you know, kind of successful, you know, has a way with her words, so on and so to speak, but behind closed doors is an absolute terror. And y'all passport brothers, this is what's going to happen to a lot of y'all, because y'all think every Asian woman got a tight little vag and just going to submit to you, so on and so forth. But people, a lot of videos been getting made about them too. Like, to me, as far as I'm concerned, all these women are similar. So what you should look for is not a particular race, it's a unicorn, which they rare, they hard to find. But Jeezy thought he was gonna get this little Asian with this tight little vag, stuff like that. First of all, here's a rule of thumb for black guys. If you dealing with white women or Asian women that have dealt with other black men before you, be careful. Remember how we say recreational use only? Because it's something about when white women and Asian women have dealt with multiple black men, it makes them a little worse than a black woman, you know, in that sense, you know what I mean? That's why if I was to deal with an Asian, it had to be one that ain't never dealt with other black men. I got to be the first black man. For if I dealt with a white woman or an Asian woman, that's going to be one of my characteristics. I ain't dealing with what we call mud shirt. Where the whole time I'm competing with every other black dude she done had. Instead of, if I leave her alone, those other ones competing with me, no. If I done told y'all once, I done told you a million times, you don't have to get married. Stop feeding into the brainwashing. Marriage is never happily ever after. Never. It's going to have its issues no matter, even if you do got a unicorn. And y'all just sit up here and y'all just eat it up. And y'all still falling for the tricks. First of all, I don't care low body count, high body count. If you meet a woman that's been divorced, your vetting should be based on what happened with that. Because that could become you next. They start talking, oh, well, I'll just believe in this, believe in that. You might want to see if the dude she used to deal with is willing to tell you the truth about her. They'll come in cooking and cleaning, and then you don't be knowing the whole time they're a feminist or a womanist. See, in my situation, like thinking back, it was certain things that was said and done that I should have picked up on in terms of that womanism, that feminism, that you always giving this dude his props, but then you arguing and criticizing your boyfriend or your husband. That is a red flag of all red flags. The person that got to take care of you, provide and protect you, nobody should have more credit in your eyes than them. But these women are fine some fought. And y'all can't tell me, because I've been married longer than any of y'all. I've seen it all, good and bad. So what can the majority of y'all, it's only a couple people that can actually like even understand a little bit on my level in this on this YouTube in terms of how marriage be and how marriage end up going sometime. It ain't that many. Y'all listen to these dudes that ain't even been with a girl more than 6 months just because they know how to talk. If you go back to their high school, they always knew how to talk. Gift of gab. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's gray hair. Whiskers going in my lip. So let's get into Jeannie Mai. Beware of these type of women. Love bombers. Love bombers. When they start love bombing, you want to kind of fish and find out what happened. Okay, if you seem this good, then what happened with your previous relationship? The Jeannie Mai type is a love bomber. But the whole time she even self-admitted that she's a dragon. And her ex-husband came out and said she's trash. He done already upgraded. She's garbage. She's a piece of S. He came out and said it. That's the kind of stuff they do to Jeannie Mai type too. They're going to do something, and we're gonna probably have 2 parts on this because it's a lot to this. So the Jeannie Mai type will do something with the second dude that they wasn't doing with the first one. Case in point, the other guy wanted kids. She didn't give him none. She gave Jeezy kids, or a kid, I don't know if they got 1 or 2, the first 2 years of being with him. So they play these games. The Jeannie Mai type will try to get in shape for the dude that she don't even know, that ain't never did nothing for her. She'll work, she'll do whatever it takes because she's a love bomber. So she gonna be the type that's gonna be very impressive in the beginning. Make a man think he done found something. But behind closed doors, she trying to fight. She calling you all type of insults because they manipulate. Her type manipulates. In present, okay, let's put a show on for the cameras. That's what she's saying in her mind. But behind closed doors, she throwing stuff at you. She trying to fight you. You practically fending her off. High body count in some cases. The Jeannie Mai type is going to try to keep that body count a secret. But he should have knew with this type. The Jeannie Mai type is racist. They fetishize. In her mind, every black dude got a long dong. Ain't for kids, y'all. And here's what I noticed, man. Women sometimes get mad when they don't know what you're working with. I know this fun. You can't tell me. I've been in corrections. I've seen women that mess with their coworkers, but then you don't pay no attention to her. So she pick, snitch, pick, snitch, office. You can't tell me. They did it to me for years. But if I was one of them dudes, yeah, Howard messed with this one, that one, they wouldn't have been doing all that. They don't know what I'm working with, so they got a problem with it. The Jeannie Mai type thinks every black dude should be either messing with her or sending her D pics. Because she's a thought. Y'all think, man, listen, man. Me personally, I don't believe in that passport stuff. I don't knock them, but I don't believe in it. And the reason why I don't believe in it is because I know how women are, man. Some women will go out of their way to please you to get something that they've been after the whole time, whether it's money, whether it's you getting all the way in them guts, whatever they after, they'll do what it takes. See, in 2023, we living in the last days, so we seeing the truth about a lot of these modern women. That's why I got the Isaiah 4:1 series. In my mind, I don't care what any of you do. I mean, I don't mean to sound mean. I am 150% heterosexual, but I don't care what any of these chicks talking about or what they do. It's about what I want and what I do. You could try to hurl insults to try to bring me down. They just gonna bounce off and I'm gonna go even higher. And even relatives, I don't care. Oh man, I ain't calling them out. So freaking what? I'm gonna do for you what I want, what I feel like doing, no matter who you are. I am a man. This is how men is supposed to think. These women be emasculating these guys, these Jeannie Mai types. You ain't emasculating me. Well, I ain't gonna give you none. Okay. Don't give